Well, this morning finds me down at Wynn Vale Dam, competing with all the noisy birds. The weather forecast said light winds, but it's blowing a bloody gale. Anyway, I'll give it a few hours, early morning session, see if I can't pick up a few catfish or carp. I'm baiting both rods with worms, and hopefully that'll get me a catfish at least. The bite straight away, it's on the feeder, and it's a caddy. Not a very big one. So that's a good start. Nice. Catfish within 2 minutes. Let's get back out there. Oh, got another fish. I'd say another catfish because worms is the bait that gets them. And yep, it certainly is. About the same size as the last one. Have to be careful getting the hooks out of these. There we go. Just a little bloke again. Back you go. Another one. That didn't take long at all. This one's a bit bigger. Oh, he's in a snag, I would say. No, he's out again. Oh, they're loving these worms. Yeah, that's a nicer one. Might lift him out with a net. Come on, don't be difficult. In you go. Again, just hooked in the corner of the mouth. Tend to find once the hooks go into these things, they don't come out in a hurry. There we go. So that's nice fish, be a little bit shy of a kilo I think. Get him back. There is crazy action this morning. No, that one's gone into a snag. I think he got off. He did. Well, they're certainly biting. On again. Have to keep them moving out there because the water's getting a bit shallower. And there's a fair few tree roots and snags and things. Another little catfish. They're coming thick and fast today, that's for sure. There we go. Thanks for coming, as they say. Oh my goodness. They're going absolutely nuts. Picked up someone's fishing line, I would say. Let's get this fella in. Sort that out in a sec. Get him in the old safe grip. There we go. Another little one, but action is action. Well, that was tangled around my fish. Had a hook and a sinker on it, so I'll get that out of the water. Well, I certainly can't complain about the action this morning. Just had a bite on the feeder. Right, I'm on again. It's taken a while. Another little cat. I reckon it's about 6. Well, that frenetic bite that lasted for about 30 minutes has slowed right down now, so I'll give it another little while with the worms, and if I don't get any more bites I might switch to bread or corn and try for carp. Wind's died down a little bit too, which is good, because it was blowing before. At least when you get a few fish as soon as you get here, it makes the early start worthwhile. Well, I can't even get a bait in the water for carp. These catfish are just going nuts again. This is quite a nice one. In you go. Well, I reckon that's 7. That's a nice fish. Unfortunately, he looks like he might have swallowed it. Well, I got the hook out okay. Good one. There's something going absolutely bunter on this line. Another one. I was going to switch over and fish for carp, but the catfish are keeping me too busy. Still, you can't complain about that, can you? And another E. Well, they're not big, but there's plenty of them. Oh my goodness, another one. And that's in a snag. Don't know if I'm going to get that one out. Well, I got it out, but I lost the fish. Never mind. Got that one back out. And that's what I came up with. A stick. A little grebe. Well, just lost another one. If I keep up like this, I'm going to pull that whole snag out. Right, I've switched to corn on this rod. Probably still catch catfish. There's a dark one. I was just changing GoPro batteries and this fella came along, took my corn bait, which is what I suspected might happen. They quite partial to a bit of corn, the old caddies. So that's a nice fish. Hooked in the lip, which is always good. There we go. So not a bad size at all. And he can go back. Oh, another bite on the corn. I wonder what we have this time. And guess what? It's another catfish. They have been hot to trot this morning. Not too big, I'll lift him up. Another good hook set, not hard to get out. There we go. Our little grebe is back. Another bite on the corn. And he's taken it. This morning, it's been a good session. Got something on the feeder on a long cast. Was hoping for a big carp, but I suspect it's probably another catfish, which it is. Well, that's definitely double figures this morning. There we go. Well, the sun's well and truly up. It's been a good session. I've caught a few fish. And I hope you've enjoyed the video as much as I've enjoyed catching them.